to the Sad Dads Club podcast. Here's everybody's favorite sad dads, Jim and Foo.
And so that's how I became an Apple developer.
Shortcuts. The shortcuts are meant to be for anybody, really, but they are complicated. They can be complicated because I don't half the time understand what it is. I'm looking at the shortcut. So we're talking about this AI recipe shortcut that will grab a recipe out of like Instagram or TikTok or Facebook or whatever it is. Mm-hmm. Even a browser window, right?
Right.
And it has failed us. At least in Instagram, in this case.
Right.
I didn't try another app. I didn't have time to do that. So you have been looking for a solution because that's where you spend most of your time is in Instagram.
Right.
But I was looking through the shortcut and what it's trying to do, and it's like I don't understand what it's doing.
Right. I will tell you this. I have spent tens of hours, easily, okay. Perhaps even 100 plus since January-ish.
Yeah.
Working on ThinkScript, which is code that you use inside Thinkorswim, the trading platform.
Okay.
Writing indicator confluence scripts to pick out trades or see moving stocks going one way or another as far as like scanners and whatnot.
Yeah.
I am not a coder. I cannot stand fucking coding. I was a decent shell scripter, but a lot of that skill set was I grab, I smash some shit together and run it a couple times until I get what I want. But generally, it requires parts A, parts B, parts C of ideas that I need, and I Frankenstein.
Yeah.
And I can cobble something together that's reasonably functional. That's how I code. I never really sat down to learn a language. It just wasn't dire. And it's always
a time-consuming prospect.
I was always surrounded by much smarter people that were very fluent in it. And we could collaborate. I could say, oh, yeah, but what if it would do? And then one of the coding guys would be like, oh, okay, yeah, we'll do this, but we have to account for that. Sure, whatever the fuck I agree, 100%. Yeah. Make that happen. Yep, it, do the thing.
Yeah.
But we have to, this error, it has to catch this error because otherwise, oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, right. Collaboration coder.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. I have picked up since January, like, oh, okay, this seems intuitive. It's like Python. It's like shell scripting. I can see the variables. I can see if statements, and I can see how it's working under the hood. Okay, sure. I looked at the Apple shortcuts, like flow for the shortcut, and I went, nothing about this to me is intuitive.
It doesn't really like say what it's doing to me.
And then if you like
and you tap on the options and you're
some
like,
things are clickable,
okay, it's a get,
but some
I understand that it's a get, but like what is it getting?
And how did you get the get? Where are you dragging?
Yeah.
What if I wanted to put here? Where do I get all the tools?
Yeah.
Where are the and it's if you don't have something telling you, okay, now put, and then you go down to search, create search, and you search for something, and then it gives you like a basket of fruit, and you're like, somewhere in here, find apple or find an orange, and you're like, so do I like click and drag, or do I scroll, or do I have to press and hold, and then I get a list of like so. Yeah. I'm in a headspace where I'm okay at this point with like coding stuff, and this thing this fucking afternoon was like,
So Jason lost it a little bit today because
that
shortcut broke.
Yes.
And it would just output a note in your Notes app, which is what it's supposed to do. But in this case, it would just say ingredients. And then it would just have the URL of the Instagram post.
We have, 2-3 shows back when we talked about this thing, we were talking about the annoyances of jump to recipe.
Yeah, and trying to extract that shit.
Right. Or if you're in an Instagram post or a TikTok post and someone says, reply boner, and I'll DM you the thing. Yeah. Like it's an analytics engagement doodad so that someone on the back end can say that you touched a thing and their post has X amount of likes or it has amount of comments.
I gave out 45 links today.
On their end, on the creator's end, there's just an automated bot that, if it flags boner, it sends an auto response of the recipe.
Yeah, that's true.
In a DM. So the creator isn't doing shit for fuck for posting. And most likely, the post is automated in and of itself.
Yeah.
Go to this website, pull me the top 5 things, and generate me an Instagram post with a thumbnail, and then and set up a bot for a reply that does.
The thing is if it's a post that's a recipe video, and they don't post the recipe in the description of the video,
right?
And they say send me a DM or whatever with whatever in it, I'm out.
Oh,
instantly, I'm out.
We've
Yeah, we've talked about that.
This is the new.
There's too much effort now.
Cheese grater across my nuts.
Because the thing of it is if you do get the DM, then you still have to deal with.
Like, well, now how do I?
I have to put this somewhere,
and so
and format it. Yeah.
Having seen, and then we get to this thing. I'm like, I'm telling you, this is the cat's meow. As someone who's a foodie, who I think 1 or 2 shows later, I was like, have you made anything from the Instagram? I have made countless recipes since we did that show. From that ease of use of getting a recipe out of Instagram into a privatized Apple Notes cookbook, if you will, and then if zucchini, cucumber, miso, and I get of options, chicken thighs, and I get sheet pan chicken thighs, barbecue chicken thighs, lemon something chicken thighs. Which one of these sounds good? I'll go get the stuff. I'll make it, and we test it. And then it's from Notes. I print it out. I walk into the kitchen. I put it in my thing. I make the thing. The workflow
ideal.
Was flawless.
Right.
It was super easy.
Because of the magic of iCloud, it shows up on your other shit.
Yes. Everything was just very convenient for someone trying to eat better, make quick meals, and meals that didn't suck, but also trying new things. Like, I think you and I probably every once in a while would spend, I know I would get Star Wars shit and ceramic shit and Dungeons & Dragons shit, and then every once in a while I get fed a day of recipes where I would like, to Notes, to Notes, to Notes. And then I would try new stuff the next week when we would go shopping for the week.
Yeah.
And then it fucking died.
You showed a screenshot of your Notes app that had like
380 something.
No, just the most recent ones that you were trying, and it was like 7 or 8 at least of the broken
and I was like,
ones.
maybe it's just going to go away. I'll keep trying. I'll save this one. Nope, it didn't. I'll come back in a couple hours. I'll
at least the link is there.
Yeah, I'll swipe off this. I'll swipe off this. Yeah, fuck, I'll hard reboot the phone. I mean, if that's what it is, sure, reboot the phone, log back up. Is it really swipe? Ingredients, Instagram post. I'm like, ooh, shit, yeah, no, this isn't working.
I would like
me.
to read the message that made me die laughing earlier, which was you saying to Chandler and I, holy fuck, I just want to yeet this fucking app into the nearest black hole, and I just fucking
Dude.
busted out laughing because, first of all, when I saw the preview of that in my phone as it came in, I thought it was Chandler based on the language, and then I see who actually wrote it,
dude,
and I was like, "Holy shit,
dude!" So then I spent from somewhere around that moment. I spent a good, I don't know when that was, a good 2 hours.
Hold on, I could probably.
When was that?
That was, God, oh, you know what? This is old. This is old iOS. It was before 6.
Yeah.
So it was probably.
I spent a good 2 hours on this path of trying to figure out, because Safari, if you open Instagram in Safari, you can use JavaScript to pull the text from the post, because in the Instagram app on your phone or your iPad, the text isn't clickable. But if you're reading it in a browser,
it's selectable.
You can yank it.
Yeah.
So,
and the other problem is if it's on your phone and you're relying on taking screenshots, that means sometimes multiple screenshots.
Right.
Because the text is too long often for the one screenshot. Yes.
So once I started getting into the shit about how it wasn't going to be possible, I start getting kicked out. Here are your workaround options. And the one was the browser version. I'm like, sure. So it's because I could not accept, I'm going to take a screenshot of every time I want to, and then like put this and then open it up in Photos and then click and drag with my thumbs. All of that. No, I'm like, nope, absolutely not.
I'm out.
I'm going to fucking sit in a closet with a noose around my neck, no lemon, and just hang myself.
Yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous. So I spent a couple hours.
It should not be this difficult.
Trying to create a shortcut that would leverage taking the link from the Instagram app and tossing it
into
Safari, where JavaScript would then take the post and pull the text, and essentially from that moment then inject it into the rest of the flow that we are already using.
So what you surmised earlier was that the real blocker is that they don't allow AI to scrub their text from the app.
Yes.
And so because this shortcut we've been using has an AI component to it, that's what does the scrubbing, is it's not allowing that AI component to actually get into the post.
Right.
Yeah.
So using Safari as the browser to snag stuff, because as we just discussed earlier, it's a kludge for me to like, oh, how is this, like, where am I? Okay, this is a shortcut thing. How do I do this? What is it asking me to do? Like, where is that? So there's a monstrously large hockey stick of a learning curve going on while I'm also raging and trying to do shit on my phone.
Right.
Well, and then I get to the end.
I can't imagine developing anything on my phone, to be honest with you. The screen's just too fucking small.
I'm like, how do I? And I almost went and got the iPad because at least it would have been bigger and I could have tossed them. I'm like, nope, I'm not getting out of my seat because otherwise I'm gonna fucking start punching walls on my way to go get the iPad. Not gonna happen. I get to the end of the workflow for the shortcut for Safari, and it bitched about something else.
Yeah,
and I went, nope, I'm done. At that point, I was like, I'm
angry.
I'm so fucking angry right now. So I went on my walk.
Yeah.
And on my walk, I was like, how hard is this to do screenshot and then toss to Photos? And I did 2 recipes, and I went, this is dumb. This is so fucking dumb.
Yeah.
The moment I got back to the house, I was like, there has to be a way. It knows that iOS can OCR the text in the screenshot.
Yeah.
So then I went to chat. I'm like, okay, is there a way for me to take a screenshot of the recipe, have Apple OCR all of the text, take that text,
And dump it
and
into
put
notes.
it into ChatGPT.
Oh, okay.
To have ChatGPT process it like it was the post.
Yeah.
And have then ChatGPT and Shortcuts generate a notes based off of ChatGPT's output, like it would have before.
You're just giving it different inputs.
And then when it creates the note, delete the screenshot, so I'm not looking at the end of the day a library of Instagram fucking posts.
Yeah.
And it did it.
Oh, okay.
That's
what you
but
were.
You drove up, and I'm like, I have one more step to go, bitch. So at least one. It did one. And so then what it does is when it gets to the end, do you want to delete this photo? Yes. And then it deletes the screenshot.
Nice.
And then it opens, the note is open like it would with the other one.
Yeah. Nice.
So workaround, because really I did not want. Well, you saw my thing. I have like over 350 fucking recipes.
Yeah.
I don't need 350 screenshots of recipes and new notes.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Yeah.
So
that's just a waste.
This fixes that.
Yeah.
Because if there was a cleanup way around it, then sure, I can do that.
Sure.
But I am not, and the amount of like input is still relatively the same. And so instead of, I'm still screenshotting and doing a share to a shortcut that then processes everything else, and then I delete the short.
So what happens if the recipe is too long?
You can send multiple screenshots into the doodad.
Look at you.
So if you were go into photos and you were to select, like it truncates to the next one, like here.
Wait, so it's opening it in Safari, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
So it's just doing it straight out of Instagram because you're screenshotting Instagram.
I screenshot Instagram, and then when the photo pops up as like the right, because it'll Apple will then go, oh, you have a screenshot.
Well,
it share will save it to photos, blah blah blah. You toss it into the share.
Now I'm going to tell you another function. When you screenshot a Safari page, it gives you the option of just what's there or the whole length of that.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, so then it would just be one screenshot.
I don't know. I tried, well, in the early testing, I tried using Instagram in the browser, and I just didn't.
But you were also using the AI component, right?
Just looking through posts, and then like, how do I share, like the formatting just on the phone in a browser window just didn't feel right to me. Like I can't stand opening Instagram on the iPad alone. Like I don't like
even with the app.
Yeah, it's like
why don't they have an iPad version of Instagram?
Use the fucking browser.
Why don't they do that?
Anyway,
never understood that.
Hey, welcome to Sad Dad's Club Podcast, episode 381. I'm the Lord Fu,
and I'm Jim.
I'm an Apple developer.
Look at you. Look at you.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm not much of a coder either. I've done some Python shit, but like I'm like one of those folks where like I can read the shit and use stuff out of the thing. I don't know all the commands or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I can't just sit down and like write. I need some sample code.
ThinkScript's pretty good. I've enjoyed working with that stuff. It's like, I can understand it because, after 20 years, like it's not far off from shell scripting. So it's like, okay.
Yeah.
I can get the gist, and then I've been working with it so frequently. It's like, okay. Yeah, I see. Nope, that's off over there, and I need this to do a loop, and Schwab doesn't allow that. You can't do this, but you can.
Yeah.
I'm like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I would not. Who was I? I think I was talking to Angie about this. If that platform required me to learn ThinkScript, like from a book or watching videos, I'd already stopped. Like because I'm not a coder, but having an idea and saying, I want to do this. I need these things checked. What is that? What generate me the code, and then I'll work for. I mean, I'm essentially using ChatGPT to get me how I used to do a chunk of A, a chunk of B, a chunk of C.
Right.
And like, oh, well, all right. If it required me to learn from get-go, these are the variables afforded to you. These are how they work. Write your first hello world in ThinkScript and have it pull RSI MACD stats from a ticker. I'd be 3 months behind because I'd be like, all right, well, I want to do this, and this didn't work. Why didn't this work? Like, how? I don't understand. And then 2 hours later, I'm still writing a hello world script because it's not quite Python, it's not quite shell scripting, it's a nuanced thing, and I don't know all the bells and whistles. But I can say, in plain English, I need this pulled. I want this to check for this. If it does this, like in plain English, and then I get code based off an idea that I can immediately then go test. Yeah. Like, no, okay, that worked, this didn't. How would I fix that? Put this code where that was and do this. And so I can see how programmers and developers are intrinsically fearful about it, because someone like me should not be doing the advanced coding that has happened certainly in the last month or so.
Yeah.
To pull what I am pulling on a trading platform in less than 3 months' time, where I have worked with personally derivatives traders, derivatives applications, FX application directors that do huge application for trading desks, for all kinds of things, that have spent college degrees of money to learn how to do. And I am your server administrator, and I just created a fucking tool that is money making.
I mean, I think what ends up happening is you're shifting the code writing into, like, if you're like, I'm just thinking at my work, right?
Yeah.
So these are all very talented folks, right? And if they were doing the work they were doing and using AI to do it, they're essentially just shifting the code writing part of it, because that shit's pretty complex.
Sure.
So they instead of writing code, they would be writing their prompt.
Yeah.
And changing their prompt to generate the code.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean it's going to be right all the time. I mean,
no, yeah. Oh, yeah. I have to cross-check.
Yeah.
Like frequently. Like this, you gave me this chunk of code, and my VWAP arc does this, but the VWAP arc in the code that you gave me does this. Why is the discrepancy there? Yes, this is this, and if you're looking for that one, then that's this. Like, it's constantly like you can't
just run with the first thing.
Right, you can't full send it.
Sure.
Is there and it's not it's not turnkey.
Yeah, for sure.
There is.
It would still need
if
debugging.
There was a way. How did another trading coder, like it's not going to find me, analyze the stock market, and find me all of the best trades to take today without any losses. Like, that's not how it's going to work. It doesn't do that.
No, because you have to start with some basics and feed it some knowledge first.
Right. And what you can do is create tools that will
build upon each other,
that will then help you make decisions that will do some things.
Right.
but it can't. Right?
Yeah.
Give me the next winning lotto numbers. Like that's not how it works. But you could certainly. I'm going to feed you the last 10 years of lotto numbers. Statistically, are these numbers all random after the last 10 years with drawings on blah, 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 blah? What numbers frequently come up that are outside the randomized average? And that might be something.
Yeah.
But it's not going to do the thing. If there was a way to, like your son mentioned, 401k stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We have in shows past talk about the man, where will this be when that kind of stuff, and I don't really IRAs and 401ks and mutual funds and how do I and where should the real diversification be? And I can budget the house, but if I were to find a way, do I have? I don't have a financial advisor.
Are
but
you diverse enough?
Right. Is there a way for me to potentially move money from this product to this product to leverage interest in a way that might be getting me something that I'm not paying attention to? These are the products where I'm invested. Would this be better over here? After what time does the compounding interest no longer make sense? Those are things that if I were to sit down perhaps at a Google prompt and get tons of search results, I would start to, my eyes roll back in my head.
For sure.
Right? But if I were to explain, here's where my 401k holdings currently are. What are the because we just talked about this with the the amount of crashes that have happened, and where are your current drawdowns relative to hits that we've taken because of war and terrible administration? Where do things stand, and what's the recovery look like? Seeing some of those has been extremely eye-opening. Okay, here's the reality of the savings that my household has. The outflow for college, for materials, for insurance, for monthly bills, for the money we have, savings, 401ks. How do I start to stabilize that to where I don't all of a sudden go, uh-oh, I didn't realize we were living beyond our means. Where is some of that outflow going? But also, how do I make sure that no matter what, Piper and Xander have everything that they continue to need to go on a path as unobstructed as possible as a parent, to remove as many gates as possible, so that way if they see something that's part of their occupational or knowledge journey, that they can still do that. And using it as a financial planner has been oh shit. Well, especially when you can talk to it in plain English.
Yeah. We were talking about all this kind of stuff earlier today. And I don't trust AI. I just have a healthy mistrust of it. And I understand, I'm walking through life right now, and there are aspects of my life that have AI in them, and that I don't have any control over that.
Yeah.
Well, what I was telling you is I want control over how my shit's used, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like I should be training so-and-so's AI, chat GPT, whatever it is, so that they can make money from the shit that I give them.
Right.
And then also it seems like more and more nowadays that it's like a fervor around AI.
Oh yeah.
And how much can monetize your information, your data, the stuff they mine out of you in the questions that you ask or the conversations you have with ChatGPT or whatever it is. And I don't want to be a guy that's feeding that machine. So like we don't have like a smart person in our house. We don't have like an Alexa or like an Apple HomePod or anything like that in the house. We have our phones and they are listening, but I have trusted, and this is your people are going to probably lambaste me for saying this, but I have trusted Apple because they have proven to have like an end-to-end encryption on their AI stuff in their iMessage data. That it's any iMessage that you send is encrypted. Like they don't have access to it. They're doing the same thing with their Apple AI component as well. So if you are sending, so I trust them more. And it's not just because I use their stuff. It's because I read up on what they are doing and what they say they're doing. So I understand the usefulness of it.
Oh, yeah.
And I have used it on occasion, mostly for image stuff, and never really gotten the results that I wanted. But like, I think it's really weird when you have people having full-on conversations with their GPT person, and it's like they're talking to him like they're your therapist or something.
That definitely feels weird to me.
It's very strange, and I think we rely on this too much, and especially when I see incorrect data coming back to people, and how it can be swayed by your own personal feelings on something. Like the way you ask a question can make it lean towards a specific answer, even if that answer is incorrect. And I think that's weird. I think it's weird. But Chandler was saying, like, well, you have to tell it when it's wrong. Well, how do you know? If you're just asking a question that you don't have the answer to and it gives you wrong information back, how do you know if it's giving you wrong data?
He had, I presumed he was doing the same, because that's one of the responses I phrased was like, your son probably knows how to do the thing where you have it source stuff, and then he mentioned the Charlie Kirk thing, and I'm like, well, do you have this set up? And he said no. So I operated for the longest of times with like because you can give it instructions. I want my replies to only, like, I don't want you to start reading into my biases or my phrasing. Anything you tell me needs to have, like, almost like if you were doing a book report, like, cite me the resources, no conspiracies, no, like, you can turn it into a thing where you're.
Who's to say what's a conspiracy? You would
like
to you and I, we'd be like, oh, that's a fucking conspiracy theory. But like out on the internet, with some dude is living that conspiracy theory, that's truth and fact.
But your response that it's going to kick out to you would give you the source of where it pulls the data, and if its source is, like if data's response of did the assassination actually happen?
Yeah.
And he got sources of Daily Mail, Daily Caller, whatever, and they were all mom and pop podcast. Who's the fucking the lady that's Israel did it? It was a hit group type of thing.
Oh.
You Candace Owens.
Oh yeah.
Right. Then you'd be like, some of this stuff is highly suspect. But if it was MSNBC, Bloomberg, Reuters, right?
Yeah.
You'd be like, or Ground News, chances are some of this stuff is not equal. And then it's on you to corroborate, is this horseshit?
Yeah.
Like, how come there were no stars in the picture of the moon as behind Earth as Artemis left Earth's orbit, and you're like, holy fuck. Really?
We're talking about this again.
Yeah, holy shit.
We've been to the moon numerous times.
We're doing this.
And we've been in space a shit ton.
We're doing it again. Like, why is it round? Fake news. So you can it's tunable.
Yeah.
It's tunable.
Well, I think it's sort of misleading to say that it's tunable, because that means that you're like, maybe a lot, I don't know. It just seems like a lot of people aren't going to go into that kind of depth.
They probably aren't.
And that's a problem, right? If they're getting fed wrong information and they're not bothering to fact check that, here's the thing that's supposed to be giving them facts, and they're getting this wrong shit.
Right.
We're creating a bigger issue.
If you could watch Fox News and say, replace the Fox News anchors with people from Bloomberg, because I'm not sure I trust this. Wouldn't you do that? Or would you just be like, I like hearing what I'm hearing? Like, how it's no different. Like, you know Fox News is horseshit, right? Okay. So you choose to get your...
Okay, so we know that let's just say we know that Fox News is horseshit.
Right.
If you're the guy that's listening to Fox News and you're getting fed data based on something like Fox News, so then it's just supporting your own bullshit.
Right. We can
and you're getting fed more lies.
That it's a tool.
Yeah.
That if you're not going to...
But that's what I'm saying. The biases of your own personal stuff end up in the results that it provides to you. And I think that's... If it's not factual data, then that's...
Right.
That's a problem,
right.
I think.
But that's a problem we have with anything else. We have to educate proper... Like, if I were to hand a toddler a hammer and then smack it on the floor... The toddler has limited, if not fuck all information on how the hammer is used. But if I gave you a hammer and smacked it on the floor, you would understand, okay, well, this hammer can do this. But if I then gave you a ball-peen hammer, you would know, well, it doesn't have the hook to do the nail grabbing. This is for using it on, okay, I have to, how's this one different from this one? So without education, we just hand everybody a bunch of fucking hammers, well, some people are intrinsically just going to smack themselves in the head or not even smack nails or pull nails, because...
I feel like I understand what you're saying, but I feel like we're just feeding...
Stupidity?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're just like reinforcing some of this shit in this like automated sort of way that's not healthy or correct or proper.
Yes.
You know?
But we've talked at length about that. I think we're both on the same, like, education and communication on a whole, globally, is fucking ass. We have moved so far to echo chambers and polarized opinions that trying to engage in a conversation in a constructive, like, I might be wrong. Could you, without me yelling at you, is there any place where we could start picking at, how did you get there? But I'll tell you how I got there.
But that's my point. Like, it shouldn't be biased based on politics or whatever. It should just be like, here's the straight up answer. Here's the information, and have it be facts and not some bias filled thing.
Right. But now we're back to a hammer. And Fox News shouldn't be a bias-filled thing either, but it is a tool that some people are using agnostic of education. If you now know that you can treat AI as a hammer that has specific uses, that you could tune it to give you honest perspectives, would you not use it?
I mean, I understand where you're headed there, but I think there's more of there should be more guardrails in our high-tech industry.
Okay.
That don't allow this sort of...
So what you need to see is an AI tool that is guaranteed to only...
If you don't have the answer, tell me.
Right.
And if you have the answer, give me the correct information.
That would move the needle for you. If someone generated an AI, a chat GPT...
It would slightly move the needle.
Like a truth GPT.
Yeah, well, now you're...
I'm sure they're working on it.
But I mean, yeah, that would be important. Right? That would be important to me personally.
Okay.
But also, I still don't care for giving it everything that I...
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want to sit down and type in the prompt and give it all, shitloads of information about my life to get answers back.
I was on Amazon. Today's Wednesday. It might have been Monday. And it had, some, we now have, God, the way the phrasing was on the Amazon page, it was some sort of health.
Is it like Rufus or something?
Yeah. But it was with their pharmacy or doctor app or something like that. Okay. God, I think it was pitched like a health tool or health AI tool that Amazon or something. And it was it's sign up and it'll help analytics of whatever or something. I'm like, oh, well, let's see what this is doing. And the name, address, health stuff for your area, things I thought it was going to be a wellness
environmental,
a wellness app for the I don't know, but it looked benign right up until it was and if you allow the AI app access to your health records, it will process your medications and tell you how. And I went, you lost me.
Out.
I thought this was going to be a wellness thing.
Think about what that's feeding.
Oh yeah, fuck no.
Oh, it's pulling down all the shit. Fuck that.
100% no.
Yeah,
100% no. But if it was the watch will tell you your blood pressure is here, perhaps it's time for a mindness breathing technique type of thing.
Yeah.
I thought that's where it was going.
Oh.
And I'm sure, I'll sign up to see what this is going to do. Maybe every once in a while when I'm cooking, it'll kick out this is how many calories are in the recipe you're cooking tonight. Yeah, right. And you've probably been standing in the kitchen now for 45 minutes.
Walk around
you
the
may
island.
need a sit break or a stretch break. I'll be oh, well, maybe I do.
Yeah.
But
instead it's here's your meds are coming via USPS.
Will you send us
You're
your Kaiser shit, and we can get you, the 1,000 milligram ibuprofens at less cost than Costco. You could buy it through Amazon.
You're taking a lot of those, don't you think?
Yeah, that's how's that liver doing there, buddy? Sure you don't want another protein shake instead of another vodka Tito's bottle? Take it easy there, Tiger. But it was not it. And I was I'm done. Close this tab. We're all fucking done with that. Absolutely not.
I mean, I think the most AI I probably, well, it's really hard to say, but the most AI I probably use is when I'm using Google and it gives you the AI results now at the top. And I do read through that, and there are times where I'm oh, that's fucking bullshit. That's not right. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It does a pretty good job, especially if you're doing searches for troubleshooting some hardware or whatever. Mm-hmm. It'll find the bits of data that I end up finding on the website later on. Oh, it was right. Okay, cool. But then sometimes I'm that's not the right answer.
I did have wonder the other day after we did the show about the exhaust leak, if it would be possible to record an engine sound and then have it
analyze it,
analyze it to see if it could process various, but then I never even got there. And then I wrote down a note to search on YouTube, engine sound diagnostic. Like if you hear this, likely valve. If you hear this, rockers or push rods or rod knock or like just audio samples of what those things would be, and then I fucking chased a spoon or had to go dig a hole or something. I can't remember what it was. But it did occur to me that I wonder if there was could you imagine if AutoZone or O'Reilly's slaps upload the sound from your phone or video of the thing that your car is doing, and we'll analyze it to see if you need a valve job.
Probably difficult just to get that sound from a
driver's
standpoint. I mean, you're in the car like holding your phone.
Mommy, why are you fucking that dude? But I do wonder. I mean, hashtag if you come up with that, it's trademarked, Lord Fu. But right,
patent pending.
Certainly a thing.
Yeah.
Like if you could record it.
Yeah.
Who knows? But I did think about like writing that down on like a Post-it.
Yeah.
Like I gotta search for YouTube stuff to hear, because oftentimes the ones that I have run across, it's a unique situation that the motor is in a garage with an echo, and you're like, I'm not sure what I'm looking for. Someone to explain like a clear indicator of a noise or something like that.
Yeah.
I did wonder. That reminds me. Ooh, Saturday, I got a FaceTime from my daughter, and she was in I think it might have been Target parking lot, and she was helping an old lady,
nice,
whose battery had died.
Oh,
and they were trying to jump it with her.
Don't hook it up backwards.
They had it hooked up, but it wasn't. Her car still wasn't turning over. It wasn't clicking. So it was her friend Gavin from the area. They both went to UCSB.
Yeah.
And it sounded like another good Samaritan gentleman who was trying to help as well, but didn't have jumper cables or the battery pack.
Yeah.
And an older lady who was like off screen, and it was. We need the auto dad to help us figure out why the thing isn't working, and we think it's because the battery is so dead it needs the jumper sequence to
boost it,
go past the safety precautions of the Hulkman.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I can't remember what it was. It was like a power and something or power and this.
Google search, quick.
Right. I'm like, okay, hold on. Is it actually black to black? Do you have the terminals right? And then I'm like, tell me if because when we did it to hers, when she had it jumped and she turned the key, the hazard caution symbol indicating that the battery was so dead and it was in a soft lock because of the discharge requirement, it put that on the screen.
Oh.
So I'm like, do that and tell me what happens, because if it doesn't, then that may not be it and we're in a different place. She assures me that things are where they should be. I hear the key turn over. I hear and it's no go. I'm like, all right, well, double check that things are clamped ground on the black one.
And you got teeth on the metal.
Right. Yeah. It's metal to metal and it's like really good. And she's like, yeah. And there's some commotion. It's like the camera then gets tossed to Gavin, who's like, hi. I was like, hi, Mr. Fu. And I'm like,
Show me the engine bay.
Yeah, show me the goddamn engine bay. Quit fucking around. I don't need this interface. I hear like reclamping. They reset, like black, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then the woman gets back in the car, and I hear click. It's just clicks, but then I hear, okay, yeah, the symbol's on here. And in that time, I had quick found, press flashlight and the power button at the same time, and then it'll say that it's going past the thing, and then have her turn it over again. And so she does the button sequence, And then the lady, and it starts. I'm like, okay, now pull the fucking thing off. You know, they get it off, and the lady was just like, oh my God, thank you so much. And then there's commotion. I can't quite tell what's going on. And the lady was like, well, now what happens? And Piper tries to kind of relay, well, when mine was this dead, I, drove it around for a little bit. And, I'm like, make sure she knows if she's going to go keep doing errands, she needs to drive around for a bit.
Yeah.
But she really should probably just head home if possible. And the lady was like, will it make it back home so I can then call AAA? And I went, absolutely, do that, and then have them replace your battery, and you'll be fine.
Probably the battery.
And then the camera gets moved around, and I get to see this old grandma who's like, thank you guys so much. She's thanking the thing, and I'm like, now I'm the UCSB tech dad, auto dad.
That's hilarious.
It's quite funny.
The FaceTime mechanic.
Yes. FaceTime mechanic.
I had to jump Raj's van. I think it was last week.
Really?
Yeah, they don't drive it enough, and it just sits on that thing. That was a nice van, and it's getting beat up. Just sitting. It's black, right?
Oh.
So it's just sitting out in the sun, and all the rubber and the paint, like on all the tops of the door sills, like around the edges.
Yeah.
The
it's starting to
clear is going white on it.
Oh.
The roof's getting trashed. Such a pain. So sad to see that van get pummeled, and they just don't drive it. They drive the Civic all the time. So, and and so then he was like, it just sits under this tree and gets trashed, and he's like, do you think we can go to the Quick Quack? And I'm like, sure. So we got in, and him and I drove over to the Quick Quack and ran it through the car wash.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has a subscription there, so he just drives it through.
Once a week? Free once a week?
I think you can go every day.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, but it's kind of it was one of those. I forget, it's the NOCO battery pack.
Oh, yeah.
NOCO, and it has a boost button.
Yeah.
So if you just power it on and hook it up, I think it's kind of like a maintainer at that point.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to jumpstart like something that's dead, like the van wouldn't even like flash the lights or anything. Nothing was lit up.
Yeah, game over.
You have to hit the exclamation point button or you hit that, and that puts it in boost mode, and then that just fires it right up.
So God, did you replace the battery though?
We did. That was last summer.
Okay.
When he was in the hospital, we had to have
That's right. Yeah.
battery replaced.
Yeah.
So, but those battery packs are insanely
and then I got
awesome.
a thing from Gavin. 20 minutes later, it was like pictures of Piper grabbing the thing out of her. He's like, check out your daughter helping out with her battery pack.
That's awesome.
And I was like, your family should have those too, young man.
Yeah.
Like, tell your mom to get one if she doesn't, and you should keep one in your car if you bring your car down. Like, those are handy.
Yeah. I think I gave Melly some cables, but I would like to get her one of those.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But Did you have a good Easter? Did you do anything for Easter?
We didn't do shit for balls.
I
changed my Govee lights to Easter colors.
Wow, you're really festive.
So festive. I mean, if it's an opportunity to change.
I mean, we use it more for an opportunity just to get everybody together and hang out. And then we always do it. I mean, Chandler's 28, Melly's 25. And we did an Easter egg hunt in the backyard.
Oh, did you?
And Nicole, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. They just put dollars in a bunch of eggs and throw them in the backyard over at Shanna's parents' house. And so it's just kind of fun.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's like,
Candy?
no, dollar bills.
Just money.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And then it's always a big contest between them who can get the most eggs. I think Melly ended up with $28.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, that's like a third of a tank.
Do they just like bum rush the backyard and start pushing each other over and shit?
I mean, kind of.
Nice.
Yeah.
You gotta,
I mean,
you got to grease them up next
Nicole
time.
is preggers, so
Right,
you know they actually let her go first.
Did they?
And she like grabbed an egg, and then as soon as she found her first egg, it was whew, and
yeah.
So it was funny.
We'll give the pregnant lady 25 seconds. That's it, and then it's cutthroat type of
Pretty
fucking
much.
shit.
Yeah. So we just kind of have fun with it.
You will get donkey punched.
Yeah.
You watch your shit, pregnant lady.
Yeah.
On Sunday? Or
Yeah.
did you do that
Sunday.
Saturday?
That was on Sunday. That was good times. Good times.
Shit. Nothing.
Yeah. Nothing at all. You didn't even say Happy Easter.
No.
Welcome home, Jesus. Hope you
went,
had a good time with your
we
dad.
went to Costco to get trash bags, only to realize that Costco was closed.
Oh, that's right. Because Shanna was talking about going to Sam's Club. And she was like, I wonder, it was Sunday evening. And I'm like, oh, they're probably closed. And I said, you know what? They probably weren't even open today because of Easter. And she goes, oh, you're right. They were closed.
Yeah.
So
it was a normal Sunday for us. And we realized after putting the last trash bag in the kitchen, we were like, oh, shit, we're out of trash bags. I've been to Costco more times in the last...
Because it's so close?
Because it's so close?
Yeah.
Like, fuck. Sure. What do we need? Let's go get some more fish.
I have yet to be at that one.
And...
Other than the gas station.
What did we see? Protein shakes. Like Kirkland protein shakes were like a ridiculous deal. I'm like, well, why would you not go get there and get that? And fucking let's do it. And we went. They weren't there. We came home, and then we realized, oh, fuck, we're out of trash bags. So we're like, well, we'll just go Sunday. So we walked to the farmer's market. Came back, got in the car. Oh, let's go get trash bags. And got near the parking lot and went, ooh.
It's closed.
There are no cars here. It's clearly, they care about their employees and they're honoring a holiday. I'm just going to go the long way around so I don't look like a douchebag thinking people would be working on the holiday.
Well, it's funny because it's a holiday, but it's only Sunday, but not really a holiday. No one gets a day off.
I think Rayleigh's closed at 6.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah.
Oh.
She's like, why would they? I'm like, I don't know. Church services, the late mass. I don't, you know what? Yeah.
I mean, I will bring up that before I came here tonight, I went to Costco and filled up my car.
Venus has gotten her gas there at least 2 or 3 times now. I mean,
my car takes premium.
Well, thoughts and prayers for you, sir.
And it is $5.65 a gallon at Costco.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's
regular was $5.25.
Shit. I mean, that's not bad. Like if you would probably get bent over.
If you were going to Chevron, it'd be like $5.79 or something, or $6.79 or something.
Yeah, I mean, it's not pleasant.
I don't pay attention to gas prices at other gas stations.
You just go get Costco?
I just go to Costco.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, whatever. It doesn't even matter. Even Arco, which I have never traditionally cared for.
No.
When I was young,
I
would buy gas there, but it's not. It hasn't had a although it is a top tier gas now.
Yeah.
It hasn't had a good reputation for quality.
Yeah. I don't know when that top tier thing changed.
That was like a few years ago.
I always had it in my head that its gas was shit.
Yeah.
Or whatever its blend was.
Yeah.
And so I just never, nope, that's an
It's not even an option.
Oh, I got it. There can't be anything else in the area, and I have to need gas right now. Oh, sure.
Well, the other thing about AM/PM was that they didn't let you pay with your debit card or some shit. It was like a weird.
Was that for.
There was for a long time. I think that's all changed now, but.
I mean, I don't still get gas there because
I still no. I don't.
I'm still
I won't
burned
either.
in. Like nope.
Well, I go to Costco.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's the correction for me. I'm so not in that. Like I go to Chevron. It's on my way to do a thing. It's on the I did so. It's I have to pay like at the prices that it is.
Oh yeah,
that has to be a correction I'm making now.
Yeah,
like intuitively and proactively.
That kind of happened for me around COVID. Like,
did it?
Well, Yeah, because when I was driving into the office before COVID, I'd buy gas up in Grass Valley, wherever I was, where I knew of a station that wasn't as expensive as all the other stations, that was still like a Shell or a whatever.
Yeah.
I would go there, right? So, and then I have shitloads of reward points I don't use anymore because I never go to these stations anymore. But when COVID hit, and remember, gas got real expensive.
Yep.
I think it was in the $6 at one point.
Was it? Fuck.
Yeah, I swear it was.
Yeah.
And that at that point, it was like, I'm just gonna go to Costco. Oh, it's top tier. Fuck yeah, I'm going to Costco. Yeah. So I don't have to go to Chevron, right?
Yeah.
Actually, it sounds funny. The only time I go to Chevron is if I need to fill up my little gas tank for my mower or something.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only time. And it's funny to think I go to Chevron to buy gas for my mower.
Yeah.
So I buy the expensive gas for my mower, but put the cheap shit in my Cadillac.
That's awesome.
But it's just because it's so damn close. It's right near the house.
Right.
So, why would I? I got to drive all the way over.
Gas can around.
Yeah, for $4 in gas. So anyway, I think that's funny. So
you got to respect the Toro.
You do.
Treat it well.
This definitely makes me want to get my shit together and trade the Cadillac out for an electric thing.
Does it? Your fire's lit. Not necessarily because of durability concerns.
Well,
but
that
because
for sure.
Gas is now lighting another fire.
It's two fires, really.
Yeah.
It's durability and also just let's avoid the gas prices if we can.
Yeah.
I would rather have a car payment of $300-400 a month than pay that money to gas.
Yeah.
And pay very little for the energy to put into the car.
Yeah.
That's the way I'm kind of looking at it.
Yeah.
If I was commuting, I would look at it like, oh, it's almost like the car payment is what I would be spending at the pump.
Sure.
Plus a little bit in the power.
With the kind of volatility that we're dealing with for what may be the next 3+ years, I could see how that fire is burning bright for you. Like, absolutely. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, like,
for sure. Yeah.
$6+ oh man. Just because?
Yeah.
No.
Well, I mean,
you lost me.
When I first bought the Cadillac, gas prices weren't bad. And it was like right after I bought the Cadillac, the prices started going up. I went, oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Great. I love it.
And then they bottomed out because remember at COVID time, they really kind of bottomed out.
Right.
Because no one was driving anywhere. So gas prices sort of fell.
Right.
And then when stuff started coming back and the demand surged, then the prices went way up.
Yeah.
And
that was 2022-ish, I think.
Yeah.
Because then there was I think someone had floated the we should all go back to playing Ingress so we could just watch to see who could keep up with the actual
prices.
Income deficiency of you want to play as much as the big boys?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put you on an empty wallet, fuckers.
Yeah.
And then it just no, that didn't happen. But now you're back in the same position. Like, well, you gonna break out that EV scooter to keep up with me in a Miata or a fucking Can-Am? Like, let's go, buddy.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, I've been eyeballing electric things for a long time, but now it's as close as ever.
Yeah. Did you drive anything net new?
No. The main two that I drove were the Mach-E and the Ioniq 5.
Yeah.
But I'm steering away from that Ioniq 5. The ICCU problems are huge. I think it's much bigger than Hyundai is letting on.
Mm-hmm.
Based on, I'm in some Reddit forums. It's like every day there's new posts in there. Oh, I blew my ICCU.
Oof.
And, they're a lot of times having to have their cars towed. And then the cars in there, for the amount of time it is varied depending on how available parts are. And then there's even like someone who had posted in there something like, my car, the warranty expires at 100,000 miles for the battery stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I have 108,000 miles on my Hyundai Ioniq 5, and I blew the ICCU, and Hyundai wants $4,000 to repair it. And it's like, fuck that.
Showza.
And I'm like, first of all, going electric is to steer away from problems, in my opinion. I'm looking to like simplify it, right?
Sure. Yeah.
So, I think that platform is probably.
How long did it take them to put 108,000 miles? Like, are they underwater on the purchase of the lease? Or is it like, well, it's a 2020 and, now you're at 100, and you're like, well, yeah, but okay.
Well, I don't even think that's the thing, because they have brand new cars that, my car's got 4,000 miles and I blew the ICCU on it. And this is after that person that had 108,000 miles on their Ioniq 5 and then blew the ICCU had already had it replaced under warranty. So it's like they're blowing multiple ICCUs. Some cars have had 3 or 4 replaced.
Ooh, fuck.
And it's like, because I know if I buy one and I really like the car, like just the way it looks and the way it drives, the tech and all the stuff. I think the cars are really cool, but I know if I buy one of those, I'm going to be the guy. I'll be the person where the ICCU is blowing, and that's
mile 15.
Literally.
The transmission problems that my brother was having. Yeah. So he got that turned around, and he got maybe, because he commutes to Auburn, he got about 1,800, 2,000 miles or so on it with the new one. Was running decent until the last couple days, going into Tuesday, and it started slipping again from second to third. It was a rebuilt transmission. I knew that.
But it's a CVT, right?
No. DCT. It's dual clutch. It's not a CVT.
Okay.
Not.
Okay.
He had 138,000 miles. He did all the maintenance. It just went. So when he took it to the shop, they said, we really don't recommend a rebuilt transmission because XYZ, whatever they told him. He didn't disclose that to me at the time, but he's like, the problem is, due to the current economic policies, getting a new OEM transmission is months, if not years out. And if they could get it, the tariffs would...
It's a Kia, right?
Yes. Would be... So South Korea would be problematic because now they have to pass the... And he's like,
does it have... Is he paying out of pocket to have it replaced? Or
yes. Because it was out of warranty.
Okay, so it's not a warranty
replacement. No, it was not a warranty.
Okay. Okay.
So, but he's also can't afford a new car, can't afford to scrap it.
You're stuck.
So he was he's like, well, then we have to do the rebuild route. So that's what he got.
Because I need a car.
Right.
Yeah.
So Tuesday he calls. He's like, yeah, it's something. Can you help me like relay the car and then get back to the house on Tuesday? I'm like, absolutely, I'm here. So we're chit-chatting about it. He's like, yeah, they basically told me 3 in 10 of the rebuild transmissions are a
goner.
Yeah, thoughts and prayers. So 1 in 3, 3 in 10.
Why are they even rebuilding them? Can't you get like a donor one out of a car that got wrecked and the transmission was fine?
I don't know where their supply comes from, and I don't know how those ones go out too
and
fast.
Who's rebuilding them?
Multiple sources from outside the states, and that's why the quality is not necessarily
you don't know what you're
better
getting.
than 3 out of 10.
Brutal.
But it's under the mileage for them to replace it with another rebuild.
Yeah.
So he's not paying out of pocket again.
For number 2.
It's covered. But 3 out of 10 are going to be hey, good luck.
Yeah.
Hopefully, before you're
you got 7 out of 10 chance that you're going to get an okay one.
Right. and you want to figure that out before the 12,000 mile shop warranty kicks over, because otherwise now you're out again.
I mean, that reminds me of my Civic when the alternator in it died, and I went to Napa and bought a decent rebuilt one.
Yeah.
And installed it, and like a month and a half went by and it died again. And I had to fucking take it out, drive to Napa and be like, it's fucking dead.
Yeah.
And then get another one and then re-labor that motherfucker myself and install the new, it's such bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I just want to plug it in and go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking God damn it.
Yeah. So, yeah, that sucks. Cars are pain, man. Cars are pain.
Yeah. If only it was simple of just putting a battery pack on it and the problem magically went away.
I sent you and Chandler, I don't know if you had a chance to watch, it sounded like you were busy. And it was a BYD video.
I saw the thumbnail, didn't watch it yet.
Where they are filling batteries up about as fast as you can fill a tank on a car. They're showing the interior of the car with the percentage just going ding, ding, like 27, 28, 29%, 30, 31. You know what I mean?
Fuck.
That's how quick they're filling the battery up in China.
I wonder what's in the tech.
We can't do it here.
No.
I think it's literally how much juice they can feed down the pipe from the charging station.
They're like, just add another positive. Add another positive. Add another positive.
I don't know how that works or
how fast will I die if I grab both of those cables?
Should I lick it before I stick it into the socket?
You wouldn't even be able to blink, and you'd be heart exploded.
I mean, they're kicking our ass. They're kicking our ass.
Yes.
They have that technology happening. Then they have the battery replacement thing that Tesla said they wanted to do years ago that couldn't figure it out and gave up on. Probably because they have coolant running through their battery packs.
Yeah.
You know? So they're doing it over there, though. You can pull into a station. They've got them all over the place. Pull into a station. It'll pull the battery out from under the car and put a new one in, and you're off. It's like it takes just a little bit longer than filling up a tank. So
behind.
And that's one of the concerns that I have, and that's one of the things that makes the Ioniq 5 so good.
Okay. Is
that they have this 800 volt system that can charge 18 minutes from 10% to 80%.
Yeah.
That's fast.
Oh, yeah.
That's a fast charge if you have the right charger. Whereas like the other option for me is like a Mach-E.
All right.
Not a great road tripping car because you're probably waiting 40 minutes for that. You know? So that's the thing. Like you get in now.
Yeah.
That tech's going to leapfrog you in like a year or two.
Yeah.
And then now you're a slow charging car on the network. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And there's no incentive for the domestic manufacturers because
our federal government
kicked the can again.
Yeah, because our federal government is getting rid of windmills and fucking solar panels. Because like what?
Fucking hell.
And then starting wars where the gas prices are going through the roof because Iran says, fuck you.
Open the fucking street.
Guess what? It was open. And no one was getting dinged $2 million a ship.
Now it's a party.
We're just living in the dumbest time. The dumbest time. I mean, we could do a bonus show for 3 hours and talk about that shit.
I can't.
Dude, it's so crazy. It's so crazy.
The juxtaposition of the faith-based holiday that we just crossed over and the
post
the absolute atrocity of his posts. How could you be A and B as a supporter and not see that as a problem? Like you can't also be posting about he is risen and the fruits are celebrate his glory, and that's why I drive around with my red hat and my big thing because this, and then you see hate drivel from that guy. I can't tell me
what are we teaching our young people?
Not enough shit.
What are no, I mean like literally right this moment, a president who is of that nature. What is he telling? What is he teaching our young people?
Yeah. No. No. Terrible moral compass.
Mm-hmm. None. Not even terrible.
I don't
zero.
understand how you could even take anything as far as what has ever come out of that gas bag that was in any way remotely adjacent to something about faith as serious.
Open the fucking straight.
Yeah. I'm going to the entire civilization, I'm going to fucking glass it. And then to see the
so
fucking
absurd.
press secretary up there like, his threats were serious. No, he said he would annihilate the civilization. The president's threats were serious. Are you...
We're just stacking war crimes at this point.
It was Easter. And he's like, I'm going to fucking carpet bomb.
Open the fucking straight.
Holy shit. Also, he is risen.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Praise be to Allah.
Yeah, praise. Anyway, I hope he got a nice and good basket of candy.
What is he doing?
Enjoy your mass. Also, I'm going to fucking kill everyone over there.
I mean, I'm only laughing because it's that fucking bonkers.
Right.
Right?
Listen,
it's just, what are we doing?
I don't, there is not a version of me that when I go to sleep is like wondering if the Bible in my nightstand is going to start burning because I'm trying to figure out how to square this circle. That's not my problem. But for some of you, how does that work? I don't know.
He's definitely right. He's not going to heaven. If heaven's real, he's definitely not invited.
Hey man, he died for your sins. he's just doing some heavy lifting.
He's a fucking rapist. You know what I mean? Sorry,
dude.
Anyway,
well, we're at time, big guy. Yeah. You should return the cart.
Should wash your ass.
Wash your hands.
Check your oil, Tony.
Stay up to date on your shots.
Make the call if you need to.
Register to vote and vote, please.
Wear a helmet.
Pick up a broom.
Do the kindness.
And we'll catch you next week.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Bye.
We appreciate every single one of you.
Yeah.
And open the fucking straight!
Just open it! Open! Open sesame.